Should there be a breakdown in conciliation talks between the Guyana Teachers Union and the Ministry of Education, there is an option to call in the International Labour Organization to mediate the process. Dr. Light, president of the GTU, was asked about this recently.
The issue of mediator, given the current stalemate that exists between the GTU and the MOE, do you think by now it is time to bring in a more neutral mediator, for example, the International Labour Organization?
Absolutely. But let me just say for the public that where we are at this present time, we have not activated the grievance procedure because we are not at conciliation.
Currently, the MOE and the GTU cannot come up with an agreement as to what exactly will bring an end to the ongoing strike action and have teachers return to the classroom, which will pave the way for negotiations. The GTU is demanding a 20% interim salary increase pending final negotiations, while the government is saying that such a request is late and it will not negotiate under duress.
Where we are at presently is a meeting to determine the resumption clause and conditions and terms before we get into conciliation. That will allow for us to then indicate whether we trust the mediators, and it makes way for an arbitrator to be appointed to look at the matter.
No date has been fixed for the two sides to meet again, but binding arbitration is the way to go, posited Dr. Light.
So you were saying, for example, the International Labour Organization, they back arbitration. You're saying that the binding arbitration is the way forward?
Binding arbitration is definitely the way forward because we've seen the compromise position of the state's officials. Even in their statement as recent as last week, Friday, they were talking about, not last week, Monday, they were talking about a 2024. They are insistent of talking about a 2024. How can we go into talking about a time frame when the position is clear repeatedly from the government? So there's going to be no fairness meted out to the working class people of this country, and therefore having a neutral international arbitrator would be the way to go. I don't know if this government has what it takes to ensure that happens.
The GTU is demanding salary negotiations from 2019 to 2023, while government is only prepared to offer a new multi-year agreement from 2024. The GTU's proposal provides for 25% in 2019 and 20% for 2020 to 2023. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.